This is not a joke. Hackers may target your Shiba Inu. Countless Shiba Inu vanished in an instant. Everyone is freaking out. Having said that, there is information that you may find useful. This might turn out to be a fortunate turn of events. Plus, it will cause Shiba Inu to explode in popularity. Why is this taking place? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll try to clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. A huge announcement was made not long ago. Something startling has happened that has affected the whole Shiba Inu community. A crypto exchange had a massive security breach that stole Shiba Inu worth billions of dollars. Very much so. No one anticipated this. It has now rattled the entire ecology. This isn't your average news headline. The entire Shiba Inu community may feel the effects of this for quite some time. But the wild part is right here. Amidst all that mayhem, the charts are experiencing some wild activity. An expert has noted that this might be the exact second that Shiba Inu regains consciousness. He mentioned that the Shiba Inu is exhibiting indications of life once more. Perhaps this is the precursor to a major development. Plus, you never know when that long-awaited goal of reaching 1 cent might not be so far-fetched after all. You may be asking at this point if the chart already accounts for this drama. Actually, it is startling, but in a way that could surprise you. Shiba Inu are truly climbing. Unlike what you might have heard, it has been rising gradually but surely. Just in the past hour, it has turned green. It added much more weight in the last day, and it's been climbing by double digits for the last 7 days. I'm not kidding, that's forward motion. Therein lies power. Shiba Inu numbers are down from earlier this year, but the current trend is different. Traders take notice of this type of action. There may be a reversal in the air, as this movement suggests. Plus, it's not only detail work, something is easing back into the air, and it's the energy, enthusiasm, and spirit. The community is experiencing it. Lots of people are buying dips. Substantially, the whales are keeping tabs. It's clear that something is happening. Yes, billions were lost today, but Shiba Inu stood firm, perhaps much stronger than before. That is the very essence of what makes this present moment intriguing. So, what was that? An assault of significant size has just struck Big One, an obscure but very large cryptocurrency exchange. What we have here is an orchestrated attack on the supply chain that managed to get past our defenses without the use of private keys at all. After stealing almost $27 million, the hacker made off with the money. There was a huge horde of Shiba Inu among those, as well as about 10 billion tokens. Here we are discussing about famous people. In addition to a plethora of Shiba Inu, there are over 100 Bitcoin, hundreds of Ethereum, millions of USDT, and Solana. This wasn't an insignificant error. An outright heist occurred here. As soon as word got out, everyone who owned Shiba Inu was on high alert. A complete collapse, frantic selling, massive dumping, and a precipitous decline in the charts were anticipated. In my experience, mayhem ensues if a large number of tokens abruptly depart from an exchange and wind up in wallets belonging to unknown users. On the brink of impact, all were ready. Guess what though? That was not the case. Zooming in on the Shiba Inu 1-minute chart immediately following the breach announcement reveals a brief decline. For a short period, prices fell below the 13.5 mark. However, what comes next? Market prices quickly recovered. Fast, quickly, as if nothing had transpired, it ascended to a point close to its origin. There was no decline, no enormous selling, and no fear. A brief fall followed by a quick recovery that is completely out of control. Also, it's rather telling. There are 3 possible interpretations. To begin with, perhaps everyone was just shocked. The market may not have responded much because Big One didn't have sufficient clout. On the other hand, and this is the major one, the Shiba Inu may have become too sturdy to be rattled so readily. Consider this. Someone stole over 10 billion tokens from a big site. It's quite a bit. However, how much? very little flinching. That exemplifies remarkable perseverance. The Shiba Inu ecology is developing, which is a good thing. The distribution of its supplies is extensive. The market has also stopped showing signs of panic. Or at least it isn't the same as before. I think that's rather positive. You can't measure strength in cryptocurrency by only looking at price increases. The market's reaction to pressure is the key point. Shiba Inu just received a beating today, and it remained intact. We can deduce one thing from that. Shiba Inu is no longer a trendy token. It is beginning to behave more seriously. And if it can weather this storm, just think of the mayhem that may ensue if the market turns bullish once more. The heist may have been the catalyst for what we just witnessed. You flexed there. This Shiba Inu is making a triumphant return. Plus, it is refusing to budge. However, I have discovered something rather intriguing. A huge Shiba Inu transaction was recorded on the Ethereum network only a few hours ago. A strange new address received almost $3.5 million, or 250 billion Shiba Inu, from CoinHeiko's hot wallet. Not only that, but that location currently has almost $4 million in Shiba Inu assets. Now, in case you didn't know, CoinHeiko is a big player in Southeast Asia and a regulated cryptocurrency exchange situated in Singapore. This is a major move that is causing a lot of people to raise their eyebrows. It is not a random activity involving a wallet. There is no labeling on the wallet, but the juicy part is that it has been associated with transactions on Binance in the past and houses a variety of cryptocurrencies. Thus, whose side is it on? According to on-chain statistics, it may be a wealthy individual secretly amassing Shiba Inu coins or CoinHeiko transferring monies for internal operations. Whatever the case may be, this address is clearly not idle. The wallet has been busy as of late, processing several deposits and withdrawals and even sending lesser amounts of Shiba Inu to Binance in the last several days. However, the most recent transfer, so far, it's the largest one. This wallet is now one of the biggest Shiba Inu holders in the area. Wow, that is significant. Why? Because this isn't some harmless pursuit, regardless of the motivations. A significant actor is stepping up their game, and it's typically not a random occurrence when you observe transactions or whales restructuring funds in this way, particularly when the amounts are in the millions. Preparation or stockpiling is the way to go. As a whole, it conveys curiosity. And it's not simply empty rhetoric, serious, long-term positioning. Put things together with the most recent data from the charts. An erect Shiba Inu dog. Climbing too, right after a billion-dollar hack. Now millions of whales in Asia are migrating toward Shiba Inu. There's a reason behind that. That's the formation of subsurface momentum. A lot of eyes are on you. Savvy investors are keeping tabs, and it's obvious that a few of them have already moved in. Confidence is more important than pricing anymore. In regards to power, both are currently manifesting in Shiba Inu. Furthermore, the plot benefits from this enormous transfer. But other people are still curious. When will the moon be visible? The astute among you may have already made preparations. The Shiba Inu isn't merely making it through this market. Keep an eye out for anything unusual. It might be preparing to take over. The most insane aspect is about to happen. Something is going on behind the scenes that has experts excited, even if there has been a lot of noise about the hack, whale maneuvers, and billion token headlines. Shiba Inu sell pressure has reportedly vanished, according to popular crypto analyst Cantonese Cat. Rely on it. As he pointed out, Shiba Inu have been under the same downward pressure for months. Deterioration is occurring fast. The bearish hold might be broken if there is even a little uptick in purchasing interest. Without a doubt, the objective wasn't explicitly mentioned by Cantonese Cat, but the message was loud and obvious. Buyers have a lot of options now that sellers are pulling back. Not only that though, the dots are already being connected by other analysts. One of the community's more popular voices, Shiba Inu Spain, recently posted a chart revealing that the Shiba Inu is very close to a significant breakout level. He thinks we'll be able to break through the 18-point barrier shortly. With any luck, we'll be able to make significant progress toward one of the community's loftiest goals if this current trend continues. Not even a penny. Wow, that's really incredible. But you know what? It's not only him who notices it. Without holding back, technical analyst Crypto Candy dove further into the chart. All signs point to a bullish situation according to him. Direct and unadorned, slightly below that 17 line is his short-term aim. But his middle ground, he's predicting a run to the 25-yard line. He even thinks Shiba Inu might recapture its December 2023 highs if momentum keeps increasing, as well as perhaps going farther. Consider that for a while. The sell pressure is going down, the whales are acting quietly but powerfully, and observers are predicting a breakout. While all is going on, a Shiba Inu is stealthily rising, demonstrating resilience and strength, even while facing terrible news. That's the thrilling part about this moment. Lucky breaks aren't happening to Shiba Inu. Change is occurring. People in the neighborhood are standing firm. Experts are keeping tabs. The graph, too? It seems like a major development is about to happen. Major breakouts have been possible in the past, and they may happen again soon if buyers maintain entering the market and sell-side pressure remains low. You can see the setup. The lights are blinking. Also, Shiba Inu can be preparing for a big shift. Therefore, what is your view on the matter? Post your thoughts in the space provided. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.